Nikolai, good day. Thanks for having us. Frankly, this interview was eagerly awaited not just by us, but I think by the whole door industry. Applaud and Vikna Style are major players in the market. We're glad to be here today, and I'm sure the entire door industry is keen to see your company's latest results. I believe you'll also show us your overall holdings, but please tell us, how did it all begin? It started long ago in 2002. I was young then, as they say. It was a production story that began in a garage. 9 square meters, we made metal doors. We produced about 7 or 8 doors a month. That's right, a month. And we decided it was our first big step to move to a larger space. We took this very seriously because we cared deeply about our business image. We were young and passionate about the business then, and we still care about our image now. So we made, I forget if we needed to raise money for 6 months or a year's rent. We got the cash, met him, shared our vision, and paid a year in advance. Can't recall the exact amount, but we paid for a year up front. Looking back, I now get what he told us then. He had lots of business experience while we were young. He said, "You'll do great." He saw our enthusiasm and our eager, bright eyes, and we moved to a 365 square meter space, 150 square meters for armored doors. We decided to start making plastic windows too, as customers buying metal doors in 2002 always asked if we had windows. We chose to raise funds, saved up for a while, and bought basic equipment. We kicked off with 2 production lines in 1 workshop. Such a small production of doors and a small production of windows. Yes, today the production area is yours as much as they are. About 5 hectares of land, the production area of the Virgins would be beautiful. 32M, wow, super. And the staff of the company, we are very so clear and optimized. Then today, if you take the window style there to precision, I can't to say about 170 people. That is, if yes, there seem to be 100 in the stronghold, then yes, we realize that you have a very large, serious team. In general, there are such people who started with you, with us, everyone who is working in the top today, management, these are all those people who started from the first days of work. That is, there are people who have actually been with you for 20 years. It's almost a family, 22 years old and 22 years old. Yes, they changed. If it were like grew at different levels, that is, they grew up a little, then a little, we have changed. But in general, this whole team, it has started and remains. It's just that everyone has their own now segment of work.
Tell me, why did you split the entrance doors into 2 brands? Well, initially we created 2 companies, Vikna Style and Applaud, both making facade doors. With our decade of experience visiting European exhibitions and factories, we realized that metal facades doors have many issues. They're prone to corrosion, their cladding materials degrade quickly, and they have poor insulation. PVC and aluminum doors perform much better in these aspects. We also noticed that there's virtually no export of metal facade doors from Ukraine to Europe. Why is that? Well, as I said, Europe demands standards that can be met with aluminum PVC structures, but not with metal doors. Europe wants a different product. Only countries like Moldova, Serbia, and India accept metal facade doors. These issues led us to decisively stop making metal facade doors at Upload. We then chose to focus Upload solely on manufacturing apartment metal doors. I remember we all met to set new goals for both Vikna Style and Aplot. Aplot was tasked with becoming a world leader in making metal apartment and fire doors. Vikna Style was tasked to become a leading global company. As an international firm, we've mentioned before, about 60% of our business is export. We're a top manufacturer of metal, plastic, aluminum, and facade doors that meet all European market standards and requirements. IR, can you outline our strategy? Are we focusing on increasing volume, improving service, or developing higher margin products? We're actually working on both simultaneously. We're rapidly expanding our production. Each year, our output grows as we invest in new equipment and facilities. You've seen our progress. In fact, we're opening a new plant next month. The equipment's already in place, waiting for the launch. Simultaneously, we're improving our service, which is crucial in today's market that demands top-notch customer care. So we're focusing on these aspects too. Our entire team is dedicated to tackling these challenges. We wish you the very best. Ira, tell me, how do you assess the volume of the global market for the production of PVC and aluminum doors compared to metal doors? This is an interesting question because there are clear figures and research data that we constantly monitor and follow, and they are very intriguing. The volume of PVC and aluminum facade doors in 2020 amounted to about $30 billion. By 2024, this figure grew to $406 billion, and the projected potential of the global market for 2029 is around $63 billion. In comparison, the metal facade door market is less than $1 billion, so the choice is clear. Therefore, it's evident to us and everyone why Window Style focuses on doors made of PVC and aluminum.
Oh, we understand that for you there is a clear distinction between the Aplod and Vikna Style trademarks. You position them as two separate brands, but let's look at it from a global perspective. For the end consumer, it's all just doors that close an opening in a wall. Don't you have a concern that one brand may absorb the other since you are developing two strong door brands? We clearly differentiate. Facade doors and commercial doors are PVC and aluminum products. When it comes to metal doors with MDF facades, it's an ideal solution for apartments because metal doors allow realizing the client's maximum wishes regarding burglar resistance. Facade doors have other access points to the house, and accordingly, the client's requirements are completely different. And here, the best solutions are in PVC and aluminum. So by clearly understanding how the product is divided, we essentially respond to various client requests and therefore it doesn't even cross our minds that we could absorb one another. That's great. It shows the company's clear customer focus, plain and simple.
I see your range is huge and your customer focused. That's great. So tell me, what determines your product's price? Well, product cost depends on many factors. We could discuss this at length. For example, if metal plastic facade doors don't need high break-in resistance, they'll be much cheaper than metal doors. But if break-in resistance is crucial, metal doors become the budget option. However, they'll lack in aesthetics and technology. Is break-in resistance a key factor for consumers when choosing doors? You know, most facade doors, both metal plastic and metal, come with double glazed windows. Neither option has high break-in resistance. The main difference is that metal plastic doors offer a much wider range of choices, so there can be much more variation in price. Great.
Where are we right now? We are currently in one of the production facilities of the Vikna Style company, where windows and doors are manufactured using PVC profiles. Awesome! It's quite noisy here with many people working. Can you please tell me how many tons of PVC profiles you process daily? Well, we process about 2 truckloads of profiles per day, which is around 1,500 to 2,500 units.
So this is the first stage of production, right? Exactly. Here we cut profiles and mill water drains, fittings, and other parts. Can we take a closer look? Of course, please do.
Hey, where are we right now? We're in a workshop that makes PVC doors. Oh, that's cool. So how many doors can you produce in a day? Our capacity is measured per shift. We can make 200 units per shift. How many shifts can you have in a day? It depends on the season, but we can do up to 3 shifts. So on average, you can make about 500, 600 doors a day. Yeah, that's right. Various sizes too. Pretty impressive, huh?
Hey, could you tell me what products you manufacture? Our company, Vikna Style, makes metal plastic windows and doors and aluminum facade doors. We've been in the market for over 20 years with both Ukrainian and European quality certificates. We sell our products globally, including Europe and North and South America. We're also seeking partners in other regions. We visited your production facility yesterday and saw your capabilities. I understand you produce about 800 metal plastic doors monthly, which is impressive. You have various types, including technical, facade, and interior doors. That's great. Can you tell me more? In terms of percentages, how many doors are sold in Ukraine versus exported? About 60% is export and 40% is Ukraine. Great, but that's for this year due to the martial law in Ukraine. The trend before the war was completely different. Over the past few years, we've actively gained export positions, increased our customer base and export sales. But the Ukrainian market remains crucial. It's very interesting and promising. You'll definitely develop it more. Now, are these metal plastic doors? No, we're looking at aluminum facade doors. These are premium class doors made with Polish Fonzio profiles. We only make them in premium versions for mansions. Construction companies also use them for building entrances. We offer many custom solutions. We can make doors with various inscriptions, company logos, and other custom options. These are high-quality doors for discerning customers. Can you tell me more about the technical characteristics of these doors? Let's take a closer look. And aluminum panel doors are presented in our catalogs of more than 500 designs, which means we make both from HPL panels canvas as well as from aluminum sheets. There will be handles as an overhead format with backlighting as well as recessed handles. Aluminum doors. Today they are one of the best solutions for facade doors. They are resistant to precipitation, to high temperatures, to low temperatures, which makes it possible to use them and operate them for more than 20 or 25 years. A concealed closer is installed, which makes this door convenient for use by very young children. Listen, what is their weight? The average weight of such a door will be somewhere in the region of 80 to 100 kilograms. Seriously, and not for, but due to the complete set, high quality and correct installation and adjustment, these doors do not feel, this weight is not felt. Safe doors are made with a lock of trucks with hooks and have a safety class, RC Tour. The price of these doors can start from 150,000 UAH. Listen, in general, the production time, if I want to order such I want such a door, then if it is a standard door catalog with our standard configurations, it will be in the region of 3 weeks of production, and if it is some additional electronic devices, the installation of additional functions and so on, then it can be there plus 5. 10 days maximum, of course. Cool, thank you. So we saw premium class doors, right? Tell me, do you generally have doors for regular folks? All our doors are for ordinary people, including those. Our door segmentation, which essentially sets our company apart in the market with unique solutions, keeps the same design. These segments, there can be new ones, several of them. for example, doors from 10,000 with the same design, then 15,000, 20,000, and 30,000 UAH. All right, so what determines the price if the design's the same? I don't quite get it. For facade doors, they're metal plastic. They differ mainly in the plastic itself. It's a profile system that can be 60, 70, 76, or 80 yeah? And the base of each system is the hardware set: hinges, locks, handles, and core. We know there are different prices in the market, and the quality of these components directly affects the lifespan of the door. These doors are made from VDS profiles by Myroplast, our strategic market partners. Our team attends international expos, seeking top hardware solutions, best locks and hinges with long lifespans. Most importantly, we focus on aesthetics, as today's facade doors aren't just functional. They're meant to last and serve as a home's calling card. These doors feature an ashpill panel with inox and sandblasted designs. They're made with the VD76 profile system, new to Ukraine this year. They're fitted with Italian hinges, designer handles, and a lock. It has an autosave feature that locks at 3 points with RC's security class. I'd like to show you an exclusive option from Vikna Style. These are lamprey doors, made of metal plastic profile, but as you can see, they have a metal coating on both sides. The door design can be similar to premium aluminum doors, like the Aspiel doors we just looked at, as well as these lamprey doors. So visually, we have 3 identical doors, but they're quite different in price range and technical specs. Metal-coated doors on metal plastic have even better anti-burglary protection. Metal-coated doors also have better security and resistance to weather changes and precipitation. In use, metal plastic is durable. Pets won't damage it easily. It withstands heavy loads well. Honestly, it's great. As for price, these doors start at 25,000 UAH, which is average for metal doors, making them accessible for houses, facades, and potentially apartments. We have partners who install these doors in apartments, but they're most commonly used for exits, balconies, or other spaces. I'm in touch with the street-facing side.
Pop, you've shown us the technical aspects. Now, what sales channels do you use? Our main channels are distribution, salons, and window and door dealers. These are our partners and dealers. Another major channel is construction companies building new housing, where we install our products. What's most important for your client? Service, volume, handling complaints. Well, priorities vary for different customer segments. For construction companies, it's probably safe to say that service and quality are crucial today. For our partners and dealers who are very product-oriented nowadays, we've been in the facade business for quite some time. We entered the Ukrainian market with doors that everyone could understand and appreciate. We're kind of trendsetters, I'd say. They're product focused, so it's vital that our products are high quality and have good delivery times.
We're now at a metal door factory. We heard about PVC doors, but what about metal ones? How many do you make daily?
Well, actually, we don't produce that many metal doors per day either. One shift produces about 20 to 200 units. That's for one shift. So in a day, since you're asking how many we can make, well, what can you say about a foreign client? For a foreign client, quality is important. It is repeatability, the exact repeatability of products there from 1 to 1,000th model, and short terms, of course. But we, our company, managed to build a serial individual production, and thanks to this, we can provide products from both large distributors and individual doors, facade doors, which each come in an individual size, color, and design. Listen, VOV, well, we analyzed exports at our previous conference, exports through metal doors. Well, you are number one there. Thank you. This is not a secret to anyone. Please tell me. What can you say about exporting PVC doors? And the export of PVC doors, which means that it is in two, in our company is twice as much from metal doors. And we are moving forward, and this year we have, it's enough to go with a good percentage of growth. Listen, can you tell us that in the previous year the palace of the PMC was exported for what amount of money? I think where you've looked at the metal door expert, you're there at export PVC doors. I don't know what code there is. By what code it looks? 3925203,920. Thank you.
Sergey, today your colleagues have already told us many interesting things about PVC and aluminum doors, but we want to learn about our traditional armored doors because we know that the Applaud company makes this type of door. Please tell us about your product. Well, the Plot company makes not just doors, but a technological product. These are ordinary apartment doors, as you see, and there can also be technical fire-resistant doors. All our doors are backed by an international quality certificate for RC3 burglary and fire resistance. We passed this certification in the most rigorous laboratory in Europe, located in Slovenia. Sergey, everyone claims their product is the best, most advanced and exclusive. But I prefer evidence. So tell me, what makes your product technologically superior? Well, proving technological superiority is tough. So let's demonstrate instead. You can see our product's locking system performance in our C3 class. That should suffice. Yes, you have quality certificates here. As I understand, these are the ones needed for selling abroad, for export. Can you tell me more about which countries they allow you to sell in freely? These are European certificates, right? What are they for? These certificates allow us to sell across Europe. They essentially mean that thanks to our production technology, like what you saw yesterday, every door we make will be identical. The product reproducibility is 100%, which is crucial. You guarantee this, right? Great. You've emphasized the product's manufacturability a lot today. I understand the average person can't look inside and see how it's built. Please show how the manufacturability is evident to the naked eye. It's quite easy, actually. When someone looks at our product, they don't see any welding seams. They see all the openings are cleanly finished. The seals are evenly applied without flaws. This is very pleasing to anyone who buys our doors. Manufacturability and aesthetics must go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other.
Ying, let's discuss your sales channels. Where do you sell your products and which ones do you find most effective? Aplot currently exports its products and operates in the Ukrainian market. We see great potential in Ukraine, particularly in working with construction firms. We also work with distributors. We believe in Ukrainian distribution because the European market showed our main sales channel is through distributors. Front door distribution is active and growing there. It's not as common in Ukraine yet, but we expect it to flourish soon. As a supplier, we're ready to work effectively with distributors, having learned from European markets. Now tell me, please clarify, from what I understand, is Aplod currently more export-oriented? I can't say for certain. Our export to domestic ratio fluctuates, but we focus on both exports and the Ukrainian market. There will be more Aplod doors in Ukrainian retail chains, correct? I'm confident there will be, but we plan to achieve this through distribution and market operators. As a manufacturer, our philosophy is to focus on production, improving our product's technology, value, and service. Distributors are responsible for bringing the product to market with all sales aspects. We won't have Aplod mono-brand retail salons. Let's revisit this topic later. Let's keep that a surprise for now. It'll be interesting. Ian, how do you view Ukrainian producers' potential in global markets? Well, currently Ukrainian manufacturers aren't widely present in Central Europe. We actively export. All Ukrainian metal door exporters are mainly selling to former Soviet countries, Serbia, Moldova, Romania. But recently, Ukrainian producers have greatly improved in product quality and manufacturing tech, as we discussed. I'm confident that soon we'll be competing in Central Europe directly with Ukrainian manufacturers. Now we face Italians and Poles, but I'm sure that in the near future it'll be Ukrainian competition in the Central European market. Right now, you don't feel like you're sharing the market with Ukrainian producers. You're competing mainly with local manufacturers. Geographically speaking, in Central Europe, currently Ukrainian doors are not actively represented, but I'm confident that everything will change significantly soon. It's important to note that entrance metal doors for apartments are the products sold in Central Europe. When it comes to facade doors, as we discussed, Europeans prefer aluminum, metal, plastic, and other facade solutions that don't include overlays. So please tell me, what should Ukrainian door manufacturers do to increase their competitiveness in international markets? Well, this is our subjective opinion from analysis. There should be a clear division into facade and apartment door groups. It's about adapting to market needs, as each market has its own product requirements. Meeting these requirements is the manufacturer's main task. It's about having a technological market adaptive product. We're actively moving in this direction, and I think we have great potential.
Mykola, we spent 2 intense days with your team. We saw all your facilities. You led us into areas I think few are allowed. Please tell us what plans Applaud and Vikna Style have. What's next for the market? Your plans seem ambitious. We haven't stopped for a day since the war began. For years, we've grown investing in every area. Our plans are quite ambitious, and we're inviting you. In 6 weeks, we're opening a new PVC door and window plant. It's one of the latest technologies in Europe and among the first in Ukraine. So keep following us for more. It'll be interesting. Mykola, what would you like to wish your partners in this door and window business? First, I wish for the war to end so everyone can breathe and grow in Ukraine's markets and beyond. Second, find your niche and company philosophy. That's my wish for our partners. We're all in the same boat. We wish success for all, as we care about every manufacturer, because each manufacturer does important work, feeding people, and sadly, Ukraine has few manufacturers today. We wish all manufacturers strong and powerful growth, and we wish the same for you.